Peace, peace to
Yo,
the world.
there it is. Greatest dynamic duo in the history of podcasting. Greatest podcast on earth. There it
You
is.
already know. You already
Just
know.
my, just my thoughts. Just my thoughts, ladies and gentlemen. Yep, yep, yep.
Positive energy always creates elevation. Positive energy always creates elevation. Let's get this show
And that,
started.
and that means peace. Peace,
Yeah,
my
that
brothers
means
and
peace, my
sisters.
praising.
Peace.
Yes, 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 yes. What's that noise in the
Tonight,
background?
what noise?
Oh, maybe it's mic or something. I hear a little sound in the back. There it is, gone now.
It's been, it was, yeah, my air
Oh,
purifier.
okay.
I try to keep that on, keep germs out and stuff, you know
Yeah,
what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, lovely, lovely, lovely. Today's show, we're supposed to have our guest supposed to have been on the show. She's in a different time zone, and sometimes it's conflict of interest. You know what I'm saying? Just not to give excuses or anything. She may pop on late. She may not pop on at all. Whether she does or doesn't, it's not gonna stop the show. So we're gonna get into the show. And this week's show, it's a special show because with this show, we're trying to lay a foundation. A very important show. Perception versus perspective. That's hard to say, let alone differentiate. But we're gonna try to break it down to the simplest compound so you all can overstand. Then maybe you can understand, and then damn, you can just take a stand.
You think they gonna take a stand?
I hope so on the right side. You know what I mean? You know, for righteous, for what's good. Listen, I don't listen. At the end of it, I'm gonna tell y'all. Listen, Democrat, Republicans, all that right there, out the door. It, to me, it's about good and evil,
hmm
good and bad. I'm on the side of good. I want to do good. I want my people to do good. I'm trying to wake my people up. My people think I'm against them because they've been, boy, Satan. I don't even know if that's Satan doing that right there because, you know, the people that did that to y'all, man, they're evil people, man. And I mean, damn,
by
uh,
nature.
God, I mean, they're evil. I mean, for real, seriously. And even the subject matter, I'm gonna say something to you. Bring this thing up too, cause homeboy of mine, he emailed, will text me and say, "Yo, International, why don't you talk about this on the show tonight?" And it was talking about something that somebody else had sent me over in the night. They sent me a copy of the book, but I'm International G. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to be funny or nothing like that, but I had the book 5 years ago. You know, digital copy I had, and the book that I got, the shit is worth so it was worth so much then. I kept it in plastic and just read off the digital copy. Um, hold on. Y'all heard that? There was books and stuff dropping without scrutiny. I don't know. That's going around. That's going around now in social media. It's a book that's going around now. Mine's been sealed, you know, because I got this 5 years ago. I live off the digital copy and keep the original copy, the hardback, because the books was worth so much. Okay? And in this book right here, you see this hanging them niggas. You know what I'm saying? Hanging. You see this right here, hanging them niggas. You dig what I'm saying? Huh? I'm talking about they showing them roasting us, cooking us. You know, the good old white folk. You dig what I'm saying? Democrats.
Yup. And it wasn't that long ago.
Democrats.
Wasn't that long ago.
100% Democrats. That's what they were. 100%. All of them. Facts. Nobody can ever in this lifetime dispute me that they weren't Democrats. I got the book. I know the time period. Research on history be your best reward.
Oh yeah.
This ain't perception or perspective.
Hey,
This
but
real shit.
by
This
them hanging us, that change out. They trying to force your perspective. You know what I'm
right.
saying? Yeah.
Exactly. They sending a sign. They
Mm-hmm.
sending a sign. They sending a
Mm-hmm.
sign. And then burning us. And some of them motherfuckers even ate us.
Ate us. Yeah. Picnic.
Facts.
Picnic.
What your mind, what your eyes see, your ears hear, your
You see,
mind believe.
they can't even be civilized and have a meeting with each other. You know what I'm talking about? Look at the Zen guys, Zelensky and Trump. He's sitting there. You in America and you sitting there still acting a damn fool.
He think
It's
he
just
with
in them.
Biden.
Yeah.
Biden let him take control because you know why? Because these facts, I don't care what nobody say. Listen,
Perception.
hey, I don't give a fuck what they say because their perception and their perspective.
Their perspective.
Both of them all fucked up. One fucked
All
up,
of it.
both of them fucked up. And
One
it
leads
is.
to
And we're
the
going to
other.
break that shit down to y'all today.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll get on into that. This is what's going to make this show today because we're going to get into the subject matter. We're having a conversation right now. Then we get into the subject matter. We're not just going to jump in. But like I said, the man from damn Ukraine, he's ungrateful. He's been in the bed with Biden so long. See, Biden them, they got secrets over there. They got corruption over there. The reason why this shit started is because fucking Russia did not want the fucking biochemical labs at their back door from the United States. That's the same shit that fucked China up. The Wuton lab and all of that shit right there. These facts, man.
And what party
They make
represent
it
that
wet.
more than?
And this motherfucker, like, listen, I had to tell somebody that I said, look, y'all don't know who that president is. I was talking, went to the grocery store, had to buy my dog some chicken breast, you know what I'm saying? She's so damn bougie and shit. Anyway, but damn, we were talking, and I said, nah, man, I said, you know who that president is? He said, nah. He said, they overthrew the other president. I said, yeah. And you know who became president? They were like, who? I said, the motherfucker that played president on the TV show in Ukraine, he did such a great acting job as president at that TV show. They made him president.
Mm-hmm.
Then you automatically go to war.
Puppet.
Perception.
We're gonna be rocking it out today, boy.
Or perspective.
I think it's perception to change your perspective. You know what I'm saying?
It has to be.
Mm-hmm.
See, your perception and your perspective, they're two separate things. And both could be influenced. Both of them can be influenced. And if one get influenced, it knocks the other one into chaos.
That's what's going on now. Because you heard what he said, right? He said the Democrats. He said Biden. He said Obama. He said Trump. He paused on Trump for a minute, but he also said, "Look, this is how the world perceived y'all at the moment. Y'all look weak. It ain't my fault. They gave me the money. That's how he was looking like."
Right, exactly.
You
You are exactly right. You are exactly right.
What you want me to do?
You are exactly right. Exactly right. You're exactly right. It's fact. You're exactly right with that right there. They gave them. It was like secret for like secret. They got secrets over there. All these secrets over there. You remember Biden was over there. Biden bought the motherfucking the case over there. What did he say? You want this money, don't you? Oh, okay.
Yep.
If you don't get rid of that DA off that case, if you don't get rid of him by the end of the day, by the time I leave, you don't get no money. What happened? They got rid of the damn DA. Mm-hmm. And Biden was on TV bragging about. That's why I like Biden, because he's a fucking nigga. Fucking
He a redneck. And one thing about a redneck,
they dumb as hell.
ain't gonna change up for nobody. So it don't
No.
matter. You know.
Yeah, exactly. He told it just like it was. He told you what he did.
Mhm.
Just like in arguing that 94 crime bill when he was arguing in 93. You know, people say, man, fuck Biden. I don't like it. I don't like him, man, for real. I ain't never liked him.
Mhm.
But see, I see why Obama did what he did. He did the same thing Kennedy did. Obama studied these presidents. Abraham Lincoln was his favorite president because Abraham Lincoln freed the slaves. He thought he was gonna free the slaves. That's what he had black folks thinking that he was gonna free us, like Abraham Lincoln freed the slaves. Everything was symbolic then. Him, Abraham Lincoln. That's what he
Oh yeah. Oh
portrayed to
yeah.
be. He
Same
portrayed
spirit.
to free the slaves. And
Mhm.
he portrayed the free nigga. I voted for the nigga. He had me bamboozled. I said I picked trash up on the interstate from here to here for that nigga. Had me bamboozled. I'm not gonna lie. International G was a fool, a dummy. Had me gone. Had me fucked up. I would have did anything with the war, whatever. Black man and all. Yes. Thought he talked like a Black Panther, but thought like a Mason.
Mm. Mm. Bad combination.
Tell him, man, he had me fooled, had me bamboozled. I mean, I can break down anything he did, but I mean, I be arguing with Shines forever because you don't know. It's beyond your comprehension. If you don't have it, I understand. I overstand the situation now because I really do. If they ain't got it by now, they'll never have it.
They never will. It's like
They'll
having a
never have
missing
it.
piece of missing piece of the puzzle.
I guess this shit is really the Matrix, and only the motherfuckers that really can overstand the situation to see what's going on as a full picture. You dig what I'm saying? Are the I guess whatever you want to call it, the 5% or whatever.
Nah, it's
You dig
different
what I'm
levels. It's
saying?
different. It letting you know it's different levels to this shit, man. It's different
Oh
levels.
yeah,
You know.
we all in the same hell, just different
Yeah.
devils.
Yeah. There you go.
You
There
dig
you
what I'm
go.
saying?
And
All
devil
in the
don't mean,
same,
and
just
devil don't always mean you bad. Devil can mean you an ignorant motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Because the opposite of living is the devil. You know what I'm saying?
right.
So you know, look at all the D words you got, the DE words, Democrat, devil. You know, we can keep going. Deportation.
Deception.
Come on, man.
Deception.
Come on.
Demonize.
It's bad out here, man. With people, they
Damien.
go, you know, and it's shame that people don't want to.
Divine.
Come on now, we can keep going. Decipher, you know.
Damn.
Come on now.
Stop it.
But our people so stuck in a box. Like I heard Roland Martin was talking about. It seemed like people watching our show
man.
because I just seen the show Redacted start talking about parasites all of a sudden. But Roland Martin came on and was talking about, well, I got a message for the Generation X, Millenniums, and Gen Z. Y'all talking all this crap, but we held y'all down since the 60s. And we took y'all into the 70s and the 80s and the 90s and up to the 2010 and the 20s. And I'm looking like, okay, yeah, y'all took us down a dead end road, motherfucker. You took us down a dead end road. And wonder why nobody don't participate. That's just like why nobody don't go to church no more. The church not piled up because the message not strong enough for the youth and people can see what the hell they see. You know?
Pimps, the reverend is a pimp.
Yeah, and these so-called black leaders and black media, they pimps too. You feel what I'm saying? Because they walking the fence. They still want you to be part of an organization. All these organizations been infiltrated.
But you know what? That's what they said Obama was good at. Ever since when he came up, he said he was good at playing both sides of the fence.
Yeah, like Paul in the Bible. You know what I'm saying?
That's what they said. They said he tricked motherfuckers. Hey,
yeah.
He can play both sides of the fence. Listen to both sides.
Cause see, and then they know how to get the black community. Cause see, we still got that colorism going on. So most black folk ain't gonna listen to a chocolate or a dark skinned brother. Let's see in a film. They'll listen to a half white or a lighter brother. You know what I'm saying? And then,
right.
You know what I'm saying?
We need to do a podcast.
Oh,
a special about that.
About colorism. Yeah,
Next weekend. Next weekend we
yeah.
doing that. Okay.
That's why I
All
brought
right.
it up.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Colorism,
That's cool. I know
colorism.
that shows. Okay. Yeah, because hey, you had systems set up. Like wealth systems. Like who's the rankings, whatever the fuck they call it in India.
Yeah, yeah,
That system.
yeah. They bad over there with it. They
Yeah.
bad over there with it. They bad. Yeah.
And
That's
yeah,
colorism, man. That's colorism. But see, that comes from the imperialism that the Brits, and see, that's why Vance,
they
the
good at
vice
it, man.
president, like, look, we cutting y'all off. We getting cutting y'all off. Y'all was sovereignty countries. Y'all let the Biden and the Democrats come over there and try to change your sex, try to took all your sovereignty. Now y'all got to
Right.
fend for yourself. And see,
Right.
that's what's gonna eliminate the devil out of a lot of this shit. You know what I'm saying? Because when you gotta start
Oh
fending for
shit.
yourself, it's different, man. You know what I'm saying? They can't change your perspective on stuff no more. You gotta fend for yourself, and that's what's going on.
Man, I'm glad you said something about that right there. Hold up.
Yeah, I just didn't like what he said, man, because we on here on a podcast talking about what's going on. We banging on the devil every 2 or 3 times a week, and he talking about we ain't got no movement going on. It's a lot of movements going on. It's just not the same way the grassroots was. It's just built different. It's another.
Look,
It's marketed different. You know what I'm saying?
listen. Um, we ain't got nobody backing us.
Nah, man. Nah.
He got all the motherfuckers backing him. Motherfuckers said that he went back door on CNN when they kicked his ass off the show.
Yep.
He backdoor people. You do this, I don't do that. He got them deals.
Mm-hmm.
That's his job. You big head alien looking shine. I gotta go to motherfucking work. Come back, do this shit out of my pocket
Yep. That's his
to
job.
wake up my peoples.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a passion while you cashing.
That's what he want to organize for, so they can see who the up and coming leaders are, so they can point your ass out. That's all they want to do. They want to market you, so they can
Well, I had a dream they were trying to kill me. I had
Hey,
a dream
man.
they were trying to kill me.
You might well you gonna keep having them as long as you speaking the truth. You know what I'm
I had a
saying?
dream they were trying to kill me. People look just like me. That's who they sent at me. It was like I was in Grand Theft Auto. I didn't even want to talk about that to nobody. Because the shit seemed so real, it was like it was really happening. But I ducked and dodged and did all that shit and went down and grabbed my dog and we scooped out and okay, find out who this is.
Wow.
Yeah.
Them motherfuckers putting them roots on your ass.
Hey, I don't know what it is.
Hey, man, look. Hey, you already know what this part of the battle. This part of the territory right here, man. What we doing, you going to get attacked from all angles.
Spiritual level, everything.
Yeah.
I ain't scared. That's one thing. I ain't never been scared. You know what? My mama told me, hey, I was getting in a fight with a little boy and didn't want to fight him. I remember that right there. Didn't want to fight him because it wasn't that I couldn't beat him or I'm scared of him or anything like that. I was afraid of what I would do and the consequences that I would have to face. If I fuck this motherfucker up, then, my mama gonna whoop my ass, and I don't want no whooping from my mama.
Yeah.
So I try to play and see, my mom was rearing a boy. You dig what I'm saying? And she was tough. She was tough, but she can't, But my mama told me, she said, boy, if I ever thought you was scared, had a scared drop of blood in you, she said, I'll cut you and let it run out.
Damn.
But she told him, that's how hardcore she was.
That's that Indian shit. My mama hardcore just like that, man.
For real.
My mama told me if you come back here and So you let somebody jump on you and you ain't pick up a
Really?
brick or something and knock across their head,
And
I'm gonna
motherfuckers
do
say,
your ass the same way.
motherfuckers say I'm a devil. I motherfuckers can say I'm a devil. Do this? Would you do anything to me? I'm gonna get you. I don't give a fuck
Oh yeah.
how it had to happen,
If
but
mama say so.
I'm gonna get you. If I survive, you can count your ass opposite of, you know, you can say, I was not alive. If I survive, I promise you. I promise you.
Yeah, that's bad, man. But look,
Yeah,
man,
yeah, boy.
you gotta stop. You gotta know these people out here, man. These people ain't got no lives, man. And if they going against the grain constantly and they lying to their own eyes, you already know, man. Them pebbles in the ocean, bro.
No doubt.
Pebbles in the ocean.
No doubt.
Yeah, don't look
No
like
doubt.
our guest gonna be here tonight.
I don't know. Yeah, Sean. Yeah, she's not here. I don't know. Maybe we'll call it. I can call and
I,
see.
I I don't
I don't know what
know.
that's going.
I,
I don't know what.
I thought
Listen,
I thought you
audience.
had
I don't know.
a video or something for us, man. And what happened to the
Uh,
chat? You ain't even got the chat pulled up, man.
no, I thought you were responsible for the chat pulled up, man.
Oh, you usually have it pulled
I
up. You
can't
got a
do
different
this.
camera.
No, I got that. Yeah, but no, I got all these.
You got a
I'm
different
good.
camera up here today.
Which camera I got up there today?
Oh, I don't see nobody in the chat nowhere. It's a private chat.
Oh, I
Yeah,
don't
you got
know.
a
No.
different camera. You got a different camera, different view. The chat usually be on the side right there.
That's because it probably don't hot up the press. I
Oh,
don't
you
know.
got a
We got to.
different.
Yes, that's why I
You
said we
got
got to set
different.
this shit
You
up.
got a different
Okay, so
format.
we gotta come on and set
Yeah, because I usually
this up.
see
Yeah.
the chat on the side. I don't know
All
because
right.
I got
Well,
a
we
big
got. That's
screen.
why I said we got to come up and set
Hold
this
on,
shit
hold
up.
on. Let
You
me see
know.
something.
But I do have a
Oh,
video.
there it is. There it is, right there.
I do have a
I had it
video.
on. I had it on full. Yeah, play the video, man. I can pull up my article. Not my
All right, this
article, but
video right here. Let me see. I hope it play. Hold up. Hold on. Let me see now.
oh yeah, a different perspective.
Hold on. I got the video, but I gotta put some shit. Man, this shit crazy.
We didn't have it queued up.
Nah, it's something more than that, man. I don't know why I be doing this sometimes.
All right, let me play
Oh,
my video
I
then.
got mine up. I got mine up. That's what I'm saying. I'm getting
All right.
the rest of them screen. I don't know why it come. I have to do all this for these videos right here. For this type of video that I'm playing, I have to do all of this stuff. Okay, I got it. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, but this is what I the show tonight. Perception versus perspective. Both are similar, but they're vastly different. Both are very important. Okay? I mean, both of them are very, very, very important. Recently, I posted on Facebook, your perception is not my perspective.
Mm.
That's all I posted. You know, people went, you know, they didn't, some liked it, some went over the head. But tonight, I'm going to, hold on. Yeah. Today, we're going to talk about it and break it down because both are found, I mean, they're very important in foundation. See, in your foundation, there's a lot of things that go into a foundation. You might have the cement, but you got to have the water and the other things like that. You have to have those sticks and, you know, the support system that's already in place. You got to have it dug up. You got to have a whole lot of things that go that makes the foundation, that makes up a foundation. Perceptive and perception, they're two things that are very important in that foundation. So with that being said, I got a caller, but I'm doing a podcast. Let's see what he gonna say. I'm gonna see if he wanna be a part of it. Yeah, we're doing a podcast, man. You live and direct. Hey, look at here. You live and direct on the podcast. You live and direct on the podcast. All right, man. You live and direct. You live and direct, man. Come on, man. Damn, I talk about it to you, man. Damn. All right. God almighty. Boy, crazy. Anyway, here it is right here. He got his liquor over here. He done left his liquor over here last night. We went to this Mexican restaurant. Very good restaurant. But here's the video. Here's the caller that's calling in, but hold on. Hey caller, we're about to play a video. If you could hold for 1 second, please. All right, thank you. Because. Okay.
Yo.
All right. Yeah. Gotta get his liquor to him. Liquor store closed. What time is it? 30 minutes. Okay. Liquor store will be closed. All right. Let me play this video. I'm trying to play it. It's making it little, but all right, we have to do it like this. It's made it a little. Let me see if I can blow it up. Okay, it allowed me to blow it up. All right. This video right here is very, very important. Very important. I want y'all to look at this and try to overstand this situation. Boy, did you see that? Because.
Yo.
Did you see that?
Okay. Yeah.
I'm trying to stop. Oh, man. I don't know what's up with this damn thing. All right. Yeah.
I saw a little short film.
Did you see what happened?
I saw a lot of that happened, but maybe my eyes.
Okay, well, hold on. Let me do that again. Hold on. Let me do this again. Check this out. Shit, man. Let me do it like this.
There you go.
Check this out. Listen. Oh, no, that's another video. Here it is right here. An event seen from one point of view gives one impression. You see that woman standing right there sitting right there on that car.
Yeah,
she looking at that car drive by. Soon as that car drive by, this man takes off running. She think somebody in that car is gonna do something to that man, so that's why he running. Look. She think he running after that dude also to snatch his bag. but only if you know the whole situation. So either one of them, if they say, what happened? They're going to say, well, he was running after him to take his bag. The other one will say, a car drove up and he was running. He was running from that car. Somebody was in that car. But until you overstand, look at the whole situation from what happened. Listen, watch. You see that shit get ready to fall on his head, so he was trying to save that man's life.
Oh yeah.
Whole time. Look.
Oh yeah. That's why the media is so dangerous in this country.
Exactly.
That's why,
Exactly.
you know.
And with that being said, with the media, oh man.
Yeah, let me play my video before you play yours before you go in
I
there.
need to get this. Yeah. Hold on, I gotta get hold on. Let me get my screen up. This other screen up. But just go ahead and find it.
Yeah, I'm good.
All right.
You
Yes,
can see
sir.
it. All right, here we go.
Smith's family and friends holding a vigil marked by prayers.
Thy kingdom come.
Check this out.
Thy will be done.
With his sister calling for peace.
Don't bring the violence here and the ignorance here.
In
Burning down
reality,
shit ain't gonna help nothing. Y'all burning down shit we need in our community.
see how the media changed
Take
that?
that shit to the suburbs. Burn that shit down.
Let y'all look at it one more time. That's crazy. Cherry picking. Let's look at it. Editing, manipulating media through specific methods to influence public perception, emotion, and
What
belief
did I
system.
say? What did we both been agreed to it? The eyes, the ears. What the eyes see and the ears hear. The mind believes.
So in basketball, we call cherry picking when somebody don't come back on the other end to play defense. They stay on the other end for offense. So what they're doing is layering. You know what I'm saying? They're not playing. They're playing both sides, but they're not really on the other side. They're acting like they're playing defense. You know what I'm saying? So cherry picking the same way. You know what I'm saying? They throwing something out there to change your perception on how you see stuff.
Exactly. You know we got a call on the line too.
No doubt, I'm putting the rest of the video. Let them look at it one more time.
Smith's family and friends holding a vigil marked
Listen
by
what
prayers.
happened. Now look how the news changed it.
Thy will be done.
With his sister
CNN,
calling
of
for
course.
peace.
Don't bring the violence here and the ignorance here. Burning down shit ain't gonna help nothing.
This is what she really was saying.
Y'all burning down shit we need in our community. Take that shit to the suburbs. Burn that shit.
AI motherfucker.
They've been doing that, man.
Oh yeah.
They've been doing that. Caller. Okay. Good evening.
We can't hear the call.
You hear it now? You hear the caller? Hold on. Big Hug, you hear the caller?
No.
You don't hear the caller.
I can't hear through my headphone.
Hello? You can't hear now?
No.
Hold on.
When the last caller called in, I couldn't hear him. That's it right
Here it
there, I
is,
think.
right? Good.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello, good evening. Hi, Mr. Oz. And
Oh, Lady J, what's going on,
Yeah,
Lady
hi,
but this is what I
J?
was gonna
everyone.
say. This oh wait, but listen, this is what I was gonna show you. Because to support your argument, this is what is happening. This is the act Obama let go. That could give it right here. This is the act that Obama reenacted, where they can use propaganda on the United States citizens. This is it right here, and you can go right here and look at it, just like I'm doing this right now, showing y'all. Okay, this is it right here. You need to read this shit. Read it. Fast speed read the screenshot this shit right now. If you don't want to read, look.
So that mean they can sway you vote, how you think about your vote with the media and all that. And that's what they doing to y'all. Y'all getting fooled by the news, man. Changing your perspective on things. Instead of food, clothing, and shelter, the basic shit in life.
Hold on, let me stop sharing this. Yes. All right. Stop sharing. There it is. Up in person, live in person. We up on them now. Shit. Too much in the background was showing. Um, so, caller, what do you think about the subject matter? Is that why you called in? Because you called in, you got a lot of knowledge. You call in on every subject matter on Saturdays, and I'm glad of that right there because you got somebody that you challenging sometimes. Sometimes you get far out there, with spiritual energy that I don't know about. I haven't tapped into yet. But maybe you can help us out and tell us about perception and perspective. Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, I'm talking to you, not talking to myself.
Thank you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry. Be
Uh,
better.
no,
Be fast.
no. I've been. I got that bad flu. I can't seem to shake it. Yeah.
Oh, you had the flu.
Oh my goodness! Since the last
Whoa, see,
Saturday.
you know
Yeah.
what? That's exactly what I was gonna say. Look, you know what? I'm gonna tell y'all this right here. I don't know why that was a part of that dream. All right, this is what it was, because I got it. Listen, it was about the COVID lab and shit. Motherfuckers, they sending to kill me because I went and discovered what it was. COVID wasn't COVID. It was just the flu. And they done hyped the flu up and they call it COVID. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't nothing but the flu. Notice how the flu wasn't the flu. Wasn't no flu
Mm-hmm.
when COVID was out. Remember that? And I don't know
Mm-hmm.
why the shit I
Yep.
dreamed that shit, but damn man, come on now. You from South Carolina.
Maybe you tapping into your power. You got foresight. You don't even know it.
Hindsight, foresight, side sight, right sight,
Yep.
left sight,
Yeah.
shit. Hey, hey,
You gotta
am I
tap
I
pimp
into
cup?
it.
I'm
think
Dolomite.
I think
Keep them
everything is
loot.
an illusion. Anyways, my personal opinion. I
Everything is
think
an illusion.
it's all an illusion.
Yeah, in the material world, yeah.
It's just a facade. It is nothing. It is nothing there. It all dissipates. Um, and the
See,
only
but
reason
see, but
from it,
we really need to break that illusion down to people more, so
from
they
its
can understand. Because that's what they do. They understand. They fall short of comprehending. That's what understanding
well,
is.
I mean, you cannot possibly teach anyone that doesn't want to learn. I mean, first and foremost, if they don't want to open their mind and really learn and really take in that,
Big High been telling me that. Big High been telling me that for 25 years now. I said, no, I can save them. I promise you I can. Just one.
He don't want to give
no,
up.
I just think that
See,
we are so.
He don't like to lose. He don't like
Fuck
to lose.
that.
Sometimes you gotta take
Hell
a L,
no.
man.
Fuck that shit. Hell no. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna save one. God damn it.
Shit,
I
it
think
won't be a
it's
drown
just
yard.
it is all about um I think taking from experience of losing a lot of my sight, not I still see, but peripheral and things like this. Um, we can see without really seeing. We're not
Oh
ever
yeah.
blind.
Oh
You
yeah.
know,
Oh yeah.
we
Yeah.
don't have, and that's what
Sonar. You
lucid
develop like
dreams
you
are
did.
about. That's
You
what dreams are
yeah.
about. That's what we can what the fleshly world sees is really not what
It's just what your
really
brain
is.
perceives it to be.
Yeah,
That's all it
our
is.
mind, it's mind over matter. I mean, honestly, healing. Um, I've gone that route. I mean, I've gone to the extremes. I mean, I've basically tested every water I could possibly test as far as healing.
You
Our
should have came to
mind,
this show a long time ago.
our mind is really the strongest thing that we do have, and what we feed it.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Um,
exactly. We could have damn helped each other out then. You going through what you're going through, shit,
Absolutely,
and
absolutely. So,
the knowledge and everything that Big Hodge bring to the table. Hey, somebody could have pointed somebody in the right direction. I know. I got people's I know. He got people's he know. Shit.
and that's where we've come to um, the recessive chromosomes of the United States of America, who's running it right now.
Yeah, yeah. What do you think about the Zen guy with Trump the other day in the White House? What do you think about that? About the them fighting amongst each
I
other? What
don't,
you
I
feel
don't
about
really, you know, for me, it bothers me. There's a lot of just nasty, nasty, dirty energy, and
it? Ooh, you ain't never
that
lied.
that
I felt
that
it.
just
I felt it on the
yeah,
TV.
it does affect me, and I feel as if there is nothing at this point as far as I think our separation and punishing the people that voted Republican. I think we have to stop that bullshit and start pulling together, because we're falling into that whole, kind of like a catch. And there's
Mm-hmm.
division. We're dividing again now because
Mm-hmm. It's in the air.
yeah.
It's in the air.
So
We
it's
had no
like
choice. We had no choice. There's a great separation going on.
absolutely, it's a snowball effect. So now we've
Mm-hmm.
got the media, we're all going against each other instead of pulling together and saying, okay, you know what, we don't care what political race you are. Now let's pick up the pieces and fight together of like
Mm-hmm.
minds, because we're ostracizing. Yeah, so they've screwed up. Okay, but those are still part of our people
Mm-hmm.
that they're trying to divide us. So we've got to fight together. It's not going to come. It is not going to come unless we fight together and recognize the mistakes of what others did. These are all our. The government doesn't, they're not going to do shit for us.
No, they're
So
not.
it's our people that maybe they fucked up. Okay, excuse my language. I'm sorry, but maybe they screwed up. But this is a grand plan to separate us now again.
Mm-hmm. They
Through
always set us
political
up for the okie doke.
beliefs, yes,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
because there was promise by a disgusting recessive chromosome of life that he promised that he was going to take care. So they believed. Oh well. So now let's pull that shit together and pull together, because it's causing the separation, and that's exactly what they want us to do, is separate even more.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They're gonna
But
tell
it's hard though. Once you put your your foot down and you make a stance, it's hard to change your mind, especially when you know you're right. You feel like you're right. But if you look at the cards you dealt and look at the facts, it's I mean, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to tell that we got a duality war going on, and you got one side over here that stays in Wizard of Oz and they ain't La La Land, and then you got people over here that's dealing with actual facts. And we trying to change the world and go back to how the world was built, living off the land. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's where.
Free energy, everything free. you know.
Well, and it's not gonna honestly, Mr. Hoss. I don't think it's going to. It's disheartening as far as I'm concerned. And I think like what all of us have talked about in the past is this has been going on for over 25 years, and we've seen this coming. And so you can only stand from the rooftop so long yelling, and sooner.
Yeah, exactly. You got to get in the
Yeah,
game. And
yeah,
yeah, because I mean, 25 years when you start doing research, these people been fighting each other for years,
absolutely.
centuries. At least a millennium, and now they starting to fight each other again. And now Europe is really gonna be desperate because they don't have nobody supporting them no
No.
more. Okay, they don't have America supporting no more. So what you think gonna happen over there? It's gonna be a lot of cannibalism going on. These people can't even feed themselves. You got imperialists, they are a generation from behind when they were in rulership, and now the only way they eat is they go to other countries and rob them of their resources. And now they can't go to Africa no more. They can't. We not dealing with no more. Only people they can go to is Russia or China, and China ain't really got no land to beat. They got enough problems of their own feeding their own people,
Well,
and half the food they selling ain't even fucking real. So I mean, what they gonna do? You have no choice. We have to separate. We have
They don't
no
want to
choice.
separate.
We have no
They don't want
choice,
to
huh?
separate. They don't want no segregation.
We have no choice though. We have
That'll
no
be the
choice
vibe.
because if you want to have
That
some
way,
healthy food, if you have a healthy dialogue, if you want to have a healthy society, you got to get away from the monsters. It's just simple as that, man. It's just
well,
simple as
and
that. And we can talk all day and night, but as long as you got negative people around you and you in their neighborhoods and you staying in the same country with them, this is what the manifestation is going to be. This the fruit of the harvest. You know what I'm
well,
saying?
and you've got to remember now at this point too, you've got the wicked running wild. Like you've got them, you've got them just running amok, and it's.
Yeah, they ain't hiding their face no more.
Yeah,
They not hiding their
yes,
face.
yeah, that's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is. So I mean,
I want to share this one more of these videos, man. Before you get on, I want y'all to check this video out right here. Since we talking about perspective and
that's a hard thing. That's
I
a
really
hard
think
thing to damn recite, ain't it? Perception versus
yeah,
perspective.
because they really the
No,
same
but
thing,
they're
but
not. They're
it's like
different. They're different.
yeah,
Out
but they're
there
Different.
not.
trying to
But
control
but
information.
but one leads to the other, but the other one don't lead to
Right.
the other.
And it's
So
fucked
there
up.
you
If
go.
one fucked up, hey,
Hold
if
on.
one fucked up, boy, it can be fucked up. You can go, you can be fucked up. You wrong turn,
But
but when you get ate up,
yeah,
goddamn.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Right.
So if they change your perspective on things, they can change your
That's what they
whole world,
doing. That's
man.
what I'm
And that's
trying
what
to
happened
tell
to us.
people.
So when they were coming around pushing the Bible and they were showing you this white Jesus and all that, they were changing your perspective on who your God was. Your God was within you. You ain't had to look in no sky or
Right.
nothing. The God was in you. You could feel
Right.
him. You could when you go outside and the wind pick up, that was God talking to you right
Right.
there. Who inspired us to get up this morning to even get on this show? That's the Most
Right.
High. So this is what
I've
I'm
been looking
saying.
forward to
This is
this
what I'm
all
saying,
week. Yeah, since Tuesday night. After we got the show,
well,
I've been looking forward to Saturday. For
well,
real.
and
With
and
or
and
without Lady V.
you've
We
got
got
to
Lady J.
remember, you got to remember too that we this is a subject matter that the disbelief. Okay, so we have blind faith. Okay,
No, but
but
that's it.
you can
Fuck
you
that
have.
shit. Listen, I did a survey, and I don't mean to cut you off. I did a survey one year on Facebook. I said, "What do y'all want? Truth, faith, or belief?"
Mm, mm.
fucking faith and belief, truth was like 2-3%. Faith and belief was all the way up this motherfucker now.
Well, and then that's what
All these people don't have no soul. Excuse me, Miss J. They don't have. Everybody don't
No,
have no
no,
conscience,
listen.
man. You gotta understand that. Everybody don't have no conscience. They don't have. They not real. They bots, man. They
I
because if
said,
you gotta
what
talk to
would you
somebody,
rather
you tell
want?
them not to go down that damn road. You tell them not to make a right. You told them because you already
They
went
don't
down
make
there
it
and made
right
a
down
right.
there.
If you
They
make a
eating
right,
folk down there. You know what I'm saying? They eating folk down there. Don't go down there right now.
and then you gonna have somebody tell, "Oh, that's he don't know what he talking about. I just came from down there.
Shortcut.
You might have came down there last
Shortcut.
year, but because you came down there
They were
and
hibernating. They were
you dumb ass like,
hibernating when they went down there. They ain't hibernating
and
there.
just cause this man said it, you gonna say, oh, well, I don't believe him because he be on Facebook talking about this and that, and I ain't gonna believe nothing he say. I ain't gonna believe nothing he say. Okay, all right. Well, the man told you not to go down that road, but somebody came in and changed. One person came and changed your perception. Then it hit it, or the trickle effect, the snowball effect. Everybody else want to get on the bandwagon. Boom, 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 boom. That's how it happens everywhere. So we call that gaslighting. You know what I'm saying? When you focus on one person instead of the subject matter, the fact. You looking at the person. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to find something wrong with you so they can use that as evidence to go against the truth. You know what I'm saying? And that's what's wrong with the society.
absolutely. Well, and that's like when you go to and this is like so common. It's like people go to the doctor every day. They tell you, "Oh, by the way, you have this, and this." All of a sudden, that seed is planted in their damn head,
Come
and
on now.
and
Come
then
on.
it grows into this big ass oak tree, and it never had the seed didn't even have any growth to begin with.
Hey, when you in business, you get 3 quotes when you in with vendors. You get 3 quotes. You don't take the first quote. You
Mm-hmm.
don't never take the first quote
Mm-hmm.
when you deal with business. You get 3 quotes. You can get up to 6 quotes. It doesn't matter. You need to get more than one perspective on this matter so you can diagnose
Because you
what's
know
the
what? You
problem.
know why?
You know
You
what
know
I'm
why?
saying?
You know why? It may take you had 3 people. It's challenging the 2. But one, man, that's an expert. That's what man, that's my first problem.
That's just like the video you just showed. You might have one person on this side of the street, one sitting over
Right.
here, one over there. They see
And
it
you
from different
actually and
angles.
see,
So
listen,
they
that's why a lot of people are locked up innocently right now.
right now, because of somebody else
That's
lying on them.
somebody else's perspective,
Well, and you've
perception.
got to
Their
remember,
perception. It was
it's
their
been
perception.
yeah. You know,
The
it
perception.
is
It has a lot of motherfuckers, innocent motherfuckers, locked up right now. Let's say it for real.
it's all mind control. Bottom line, it's been from the beginning
And
of
your
time.
and your friend,
Since governments
your best
would
friend,
implant whatever they want to implant in us,
your best
they
friend,
implant it.
right?
They've made us drones. They've made whatever they want to make out of humanity. They've taken control over it. You know, if people want to stay blind, let them stay blind. But now it's time for the ones that don't want to stay
Hey,
blind
check
to
this out.
rise up and stay together and stand
Tell me,
in
Jay.
that fucking truth.
Check it out.
Ooh, it's time
In
to
Check
that
it.
separate.
freaking
Check it
truth
out. Check it out.
now.
I'm gonna give. I was gonna get a shine as a test. I was gonna get a shine as a test, not a test, but just an example to do. I was gonna get a shine as man. I should do it.
No,
I
don't do it, man. Don't be wasting your time. You putting too much
no,
energy on the
and then they
with
said,
that
You
with
yeah,
that
shouldn't.
you're
BS,
right.
man.
You're right. You're right.
You can
I
build
love him
a
so much,
village
boy. I
of
love him
like
so much.
minds.
You love fighting, man.
I
You need to
love him,
go.
boy. I
You should
love
have
him
been.
so much. Yeah.
You like to be in an arena somewhere fighting somebody. You need to be in an arena somewhere,
No, man,
man. You wasting your time,
shit. Who
man.
am I fight
These
Biden?
Well,
people, these
Fight,
people don't
fight
care nothing
Biden.
about. And you
See,
can tell them a
yeah,
thousand times, they can still say you wrong.
right.
well, and some of them are going to be the closest ones to you to say that you're wrong because they don't want to tell
Come
the
on
truth.
now, come
I hear it
on.
all the time from my closest ones to me.
I mean,
Cause you
You
know
know
what?
what?
You know what?
Somebody,
What's
somebody.
wrong with us as a people? When somebody see your work ethic, right, and they sit back and watch, and they're not jealous of you. They jealous of your work ethic. They jealous of what you know. They jealous of what you got inside of you. Okay, sometimes people, it might not be you.
I can
You know what I'm
what,
saying?
what I'm about to tell you.
It might be that
Listen,
energy
what I'm
in you.
about to tell you. What I'm about to tell you, because listen to me, because what I'm about to tell you gonna blow your mind. Guess what? Having a conversation with one of the tribal folk members. He told me, international, you can't be tribal folk and Trump at the same time.
There you go. I told you, leave it alone, man. You're gonna do it anyway. Hard head as hell.
But
Hey, let me play my video, man. Let me play
That
my
hurt my
blast video.
soul, man,
That
because
motherfucker.
that don't even,
Hey man, you
that
hard
hurt
headed
my
as hell,
soul right
man.
there. I
That
would
one
say
thing
that
about
hurt me
you.
right
You
there, man.
was a stubborn
So,
ass black man.
but that's family.
Okay, it don't matter if it's family or
That's
not. You
tribal
cannot drill
folk.
shit in people.
you know,
Sometimes people learn different, brother. Sometimes they learn different. And sometimes you gotta just do you and let your people watch. And if they don't participate, then that's
But
just
that's
something you don't do
tribal
with them.
folk.
You keep
But
it
that's
moving.
tribal
well,
folk. That's what we
Man,
can't
I
do.
don't give
if
a damn.
if I
I don't
can
damn
be
with the bookers.
so bold to say is sometimes in life it's not we don't lose anybody really in life. We only gain really
Angels
knowledge,
and devils.
and you know we don't.
There
It's
you
not
go.
about.
Ain't nobody got time to be making no new devils.
You,
You keep the devils we
you know,
already got.
anybody that you lose in your life never belonged there in the first place.
Oh
That's all I
no,
know.
I don't. That's exactly how I
You know,
feel. Hey, you don't want me in my life.
if
You,
they're
you lost in my life, especially if it's your fault.
That one thing about us, we ain't never been no fake shit on no, we tell you straight up, you don't like it, goddamn, keep it moving. But if you family and you love me, you gonna respect what I say. If you don't, then
Yeah.
hey, that's just something we ain't
You know
got in
what?
common.
You
I
know
ain't
what
gonna
I
love you
told
no
my, you know what I
less,
told
you
listen,
know.
I think
I have told my daughter this, and also my son. Okay? I've had conversations with them. And one thing for sure, they can tell you this right here. I have never, ever told them anything wrong or lied to them. Same thing you might say, lied to them and telling them something wrong. It's two different things, like perspective, perception, two different things. But you have to understand that one day too.
well, you cannot protect anybody by giving them a lie. You know, you cannot do
I had to,
anything by
I
being
have never told them
dishonest. There's
anything
nothing
wrong.
in dishonesty. You know, you can't. You
And I
cannot
never tell
shelter them from any of
and
that.
I never tell anybody out there in the audience, anybody on Facebook or wherever you're viewing us at. I never tell anybody anything wrong. Because know that.
Well,
Because they
this
never
is
do
the
that.
thing. How can
We never
anybody say anything wrong?
we're
That
about
is their right
facts.
to that
That's
opinion.
the
That
foundation. That's our
absolutely.
foundation is
Well, not only that,
facts.
we have
When you, and that
developed over this time, all of us, you know, you, Mr. Oz, all of us, over these years of times and growing up, you know, since you're a young child, we're bottle fed what any information. We are bottle fed that information, which in turn clouds how we individually think. It takes away our power to think. It takes away the power of intuition, the power of the spiritual soul. It's happened since the beginning of time. So now you've got some of us that have chosen to hold on to the light that's within us because the others see. People don't understand that light, so the first thing they want to do is destroy it, extinguish it, because they cannot possibly understand anything that they don't have.
right.
And we've forgotten that some of us are on this path, and there's others we just have to let go along the way. We cannot take them with us. We cannot lead them to follow, by no means. We just have to get down to the bare, just what comes natural. And honestly, it is all about the relationship between a man and a woman. It is between a relationship of no colors, but of that beginning of time.
Well, Miss J, can I ask you a
Yeah.
question? What changed your perspective on the world? At what point in your life changed your perspective of the world? You wasn't born thinking like this. What changed your perspective on the world?
When I was 12 years old, and I told you that story, that they sent me away to see psychiatrists. They thought I was mental because I thought this way. I was put under of a lot of, and then I was tested out with very high. It didn't mean crap to me. It didn't mean crap to me because in my mind I saw something much deeper. So it was 12 years old. 12 years old, I was very coherent and very, very conscious of the world that I saw and what I had to
Do
face.
you do you believe that's your superpowers right there? And we like
Absolutely.
you know, and they give us these jabs and certain the way the society set up so we can't tap into our powers, and that's what they're
See,
afraid of.
absolutely, and they've been again. They've been doing this since the beginning of time because we've had mental. They've lobotomized. I mean, if you research on lobotomy, a lot of them were people that spoke out on the truth to begin with.
Oh, I know about all
Yeah,
that eugenics,
yeah,
all
yeah,
that. I believe me,
yeah.
I've been studying this stuff for a long
So
time.
you know where that's coming from. So it is to, I can consciously say, I can honestly state without a doubt, it was 12 years old when I sat on that beach, and I knew that at that point I wasn't crazy. And you do you,
Mm.
and then at another point, a stage of my life, I went through and I pushed it all away, all the visions. I was so, I feared it because I knew the power that I had to see, to have the vision, to have the sight. Um, and it's right off the bat. I mean, I could literally, if somebody to call, I would avoid anything. And then I got to the point that another awakening, all those different stages, and through those lessons, it was then at that point that I said, hey, you know what? This is who I am, and I don't fear it. I'm going to embrace.
Yeah,
I'm going
cause
to
that's
embrace.
cause that's what leads to a lot of mental illness. A lot of people don't tap into their powers,
Absolutely.
and they fight it. They fight it. They go against the grain of what nature made them to
Well,
be.
in
So
medical people have told them that, though. They have dictated to
mm,
us throughout time that if you think outside of the box as your individual soul self, which we were all born individual soul selves, not all, some don't have the souls.
so wouldn't the recessive gene create propaganda so they can control your perspective. Because if you can control people penile gland and how they see stuff, then you can affect how their outcome gonna be.
Okay.
Because we gotta think about stuff. If we don't talk about like this show is so important because we're talking about what we want, so we can perceive what we want and it'll manifest. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? So this whole country was built off changing our perspective on a daily basis. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Because they knew they couldn't outfight us, and at one point we outnumbered them during so-called slavery.
yeah,
So they had to change the perspective. That's why they brought all the poor whites and the white so-called Caucasian slaves and all that, and got them to start say, hey, we give you a little money and you're a little better than them, okay? Boom, they changed their perspective on how they see stuff. Then that's when they created a big split, and now the whole world out of whack because the true rulers of the world not ruling the world. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that we ruling everybody, but we govern. You can watch us and know how to carry yourself. You know what I'm saying?
absolutely,
Because we're morally sound. Excuse me.
absolutely, absolutely. Well, and I believe that it is such a mind control throughout your life, and if you don't recognize to make those decisions, and it does take a long. For me, it takes a long time. It is. you have to be very, very open and honest and very, I want to say, transparent with yourself before even going into that journey of really awakening and taking on another dimension of transport. And a lot of people will say, oh yeah, well that's, but no, this happens all this go you, through dreams. I mean, I could tell you on things that, I've gone through on a dream, and then months later I run into that same exact scenario. And
Let me tell you a dream I had one time
No,
before,
I
since
mean
you want to talk about dreams.
you saying your dream came to reality.
well,
No, what? Yeah,
without hands down, um I
Because I need to
do,
know if I need to get AKs or
I do travel.
whatever.
no, what?
I
No, what? It might be your ego. It
I don't
might be
have an
your
ego,
ego
girl.
at war
I don't
with
have an
you.
ego.
I um,
No, we all have egos. We all. You got a shadow. You got an ego. Okay. See, you gotta understand the mind against the spirit against the
Mine
body.
totally balanced,
Okay.
harmony.
You gotta. All right.
I'm just
well,
saying I'm
this
happy.
is what,
I'm
and I
happy.
think that it is, it is that, that really, I mean, you really have to be where you're in a state of where you can totally be free. And that's where this true spiritual warfare comes into play. And I could say about several things that I have gone and
Well, let's go into that then.
been
Let's
there,
go on and
done
tap
that,
into
and
that. See, you always bring that up.
those
Let, Miss
lessons.
J, let's tap into that. Let's tap into
Well,
that.
those lessons.
Spiritual warfare.
Well,
I
I
don't
mean,
fuck with the spiritual shit there. I'm
to
telling you
me,
now.
Yeah, cause
Yeah.
as soon as she said that, hey, the sound started messing
I
up and
don't fuck
all.
with that shit
The
there. Hey,
frequency
I don't fuck with that
changed a
shit
little
there.
bit.
Hey,
But but
I'm on
but
the physical.
let's stay on. Don't be scared. Hey, look, let's talk about it a little bit, Miss J.
Hell
Miss J.
no.
All right, Miss J.
Shit.
Miss J. I know you're a very sensitive and high power individual, right?
She is, and I don't want her to
So
tap into that. I just want
I
her to
want
tap
come
into
on now,
that.
Miss
careful,
J.
Mr. International G. You better watch yourself.
What you say?
Yeah. Miss J, come on. I already know where your powers is,
Hey,
Miss J.
stop
I just want you
it.
to answer my question.
Um,
Answer my question. All right. So you very sensitive, right? You can feel certain things. You can feel thoughts. You can read people's thoughts and all that, right? You can sense their thoughts.
um,
Okay,
it
yeah.
is, yes,
I,
yes. However, it is
yeah. Why you hesitate though? Cause you think somebody gonna judge
no,
you?
no, no, not at all. Listen. This is what pisses me off. Okay, and I'm just going to tell you, only because when you decide to say that this is part of who you are, all of a sudden they think you're some kind of trained, oh, here you go, on control. No, you are tapping into a part of the soul that is so free, and your messages come through on that energy, and that it literally is an energy which turns to voices, and they will literally, I will see visions like film clips. I can see the person that you may have talked to that you had a problem with. I can see that, oh, over here there was a family that I experienced. There's a family I had an experience with a family not too long ago. A family, it's a mom with three children. But that's beside the point. But you cannot just say, "Oh, here you go." Um, and that's why a lot of times you will find me so cryptic. I don't mean to be. I'm giving,
Yeah, I
I'm
understand. I
giving you
understand.
messages from other energy.
The other side.
Yes, yes, yeah.
Let me ask you a question. Did you like that movie Insidious?
I don't know what it is. I don't really watch movies either. What is it about?
Oh well, the movie Insidious is when an entity hacks somebody else's body and take
Well,
over the
well,
body.
okay.
You
And this is my, see, I don't really, and it has been since I was very young too, probably since I was 12. I don't really engage in, I mean, I'm not saying I haven't seen movies. I do. However, it was a clear choice, even at a young age, at 12 years old, that I wasn't going to intake. the what was controlled by the outside world, which was media, movies. See, they're constantly feeding us those ideas, and there are a lot of lessons and a lot of minds out there that are putting the real out there by facts, and then they'll infiltrating through the movie theaters. Okay.
Hold that thought right there, Miss J. Hold that thought. That's why you can come back. I want to play my
Play
video.
the video.
You just lay it right in. You lay it
Play
right
your
into my
video because
video,
I
Miss
got one
J.
too.
Thank you.
Play your video because I got one too.
Hold on, Miss
I
J.
got one too.
Mind. That's why you have TikTok out there. That's why you have DeepSeek. That's why you have the China Daily. They're out there trying to control information and your perception of reality.
Abe Hamadeh is a Republican congressman from Arizona who was recently elected for his first term. His first bill seeks to ban the widespread distribution of the China Daily in the House of Representatives.
It's propaganda by a foreign government that's trying to influence the highest echelons of the United States government, and it's unacceptable.
This is American Thought Leaders, and I'm Yanni Kellick.
So, Miss J, so do you believe in spiritual propaganda? Miss J. Oh,
She
she
here,
done
Miss
tuned me
J.
up. She done went in her inner
Yeah,
body,
she
man.
might be, boys. Hope she don't come back. Hello.
She's sensitive though. You know, she really is. I felt her a long time ago. I ain't
And
shit.
There she go. Hello.
I'm a crazy. Man, don't
No,
start
I'm
doing that
playing.
shit. You're gonna be sitting there scared. He gonna be sitting there
Yeah,
scared as
yeah,
hell later on
I
call you.
do. I seen her.
and I
I
think
seen
what
her.
you
We
said,
need a
Miss.
picture of you later, Jay. We need a picture of you.
I
I'm
was
done playing. I'm playing.
you
No, I'm
know, I
playing.
was going to excuse me. I was going to pop on live, but I'm a hot mess and I'm still not so well. But
Oh yeah, that's
I do,
cool. I mean, I'm
I
just
do
playing. I
want
was
to
just
tell you
playing.
something.
I
Well,
was
I
just.
was coming to see you international, by the way.
Give me
I'll
way.
go. I'll visit Mr. Hawes off of this. You
You
know,
gonna
you
visit
need
me?
Hey man, I'm sorry, I'm gonna laugh. I can't. That's just me. If it's funny, I'm gonna laugh. I can't help it. That one thing about me. I ain't holding
Shut up
shit.
about
Like
it.
that's a motherfucker gonna laugh at me. I'm gonna laugh, and we not laughing at you. It's just funny what he said at the moment because it's like, yo, you powerful, yo. We know. I can tell. You know what I'm saying? But it's just you so sensitive. You might be too sensitive for this show. Because if you need to go look at that movie in
Hey,
cities,
can I
you know what
share
I'm
my screen?
saying?
I'm gonna share
Because
my screen.
you believe in energy vampires, Miss J?
Yeah, she do. She know
the
you.
energy of vampires. You said.
Energy vampires where
Energy.
they
The one
they
that
jump.
suck your blood, but don't
Oh,
suck your blood, but
of
suck
Yeah,
your
they want.
course,
energy.
of course, of course,
Yeah,
of
like
course. That's why I'm very I think we have to be very protected of what we have, and I don't take that. I take it very seriously. Um, and you said you're very honest, and I respect all the honesty on the show. No, I do not. Really, I don't care what someone has to say about me. That's on them. That's not on me. They haven't walked my shoes nor know me from anybody. So I have nothing to.
nobody got.
I don't.
Don't nobody have anything to say about you. But
We don't even know
right,
you to
for
say that
real. I
about you.
mean,
To be
anything
honest,
Yeah,
good. Big
yeah.
Hogs
all,
always speak
all
highly
I
of you,
know,
and I speak
So
highly of you.
you know,
yeah, I wouldn't even call you Miss
I
J.
think that we have to. I think what
I
we
just
have to
be
do
kidding
though
out, you know.
is as in this journey we are constantly we are going to be returned our lesson,
Yeah, but
whether it
I'm
was
sarcastic at times now, so
whether it
don't
was
get
when we were
sensitive.
12 years old that lesson was given to us, or whether it was when we were 50. The lesson will continually be returned to you until you walk into it with your eyes wide open.
Yeah,
That's
we
true.
passed that though. Yeah,
Yeah,
these houses.
that's true
I
though,
understand.
Miss J.
That's what we're trying to tell these shines. Exactly. What
Yeah,
we're trying to tell
I
these
done
shines.
paid my
We're trying
dues.
to
I
wake
done
these
paid my
motherfuckers up
dues.
so they can overstand the situation. See, that that situation, that video that I played. You had to overstand the situation to really see what's going on, because from anybody's perspective, right? From anybody,
Spec.
yeah, from anybody's perspective, they could have put that man in jail for a whole lot of years. That man in that car, he was getting ready to shoot him, so he was running. He ran and he bumped into that man and bumped into that man.
To set up whatever they want, to control whatever they want.
Yeah, it's just like Job in the Bible.
Let me
You know what
share
I'm
my
saying?
screen. Let me share my
It's
screen. Let
like
me share my
leading a bunch
screen.
of
Let
idiots
me share my
into.
screen. Let me share my screen. Let's look at this right here.
You right, Miss J. You
Look.
right.
Look at this right here, y'all.
Cara,
Just
eu
look at
quando
this.
eu porque eu for a fina, eu for to be balancing puta.
Okay. Talk. Listen.
Hey, let's get some ice cream.
How about this one? Pistachio, almond fruit fudge, butterscotch delight.
Ingredients: zinc trisodium aspartate, sorbitol and bisulfate, oxide beta-carotene, lactic acid caram.
Right in your face.
Grade A milk emulsified, maltodextrin alkylide, silicon dioxide, lots of sugar.
Hey, all right.
Calcified synthetic salt, artificial barley malt, glycerin and aspartate, folic acid.
That tastes great.
Monosodium glutamate, dehydrated calciumate, soybean oil, butter fat, caramel sensor.
I'll eat that.
Hooray for sugar, cause we love it. Chocolate chips, we want more of it. Cakes and ice cream, want to shove it down our throats real fast. Here's a candy bar, you tried it?
Hey, let's all see what's inside it.
Gelatinized triglycerin, phosphate, soybean lecithin, deoxylite, trisilicon, dipped in chocolate.
Bring it on.
Citrus enzymes, BHT, powdered milk,
Sounds good to me.
baking soda, carob gum, carbohydrates.
Yummy, yum.
Monosodium glutamate, zinc disodium.
Monosodium glutamate.
Not so easy. I'll do that.
We like sweets a lot, so give us all you got, and we'll stuff them in our bodies till they make our insides rot.
Monosodium glutamate. I've been telling people about that for years. Red 40, yellow number 6. You know what I'm saying? All of the dyes and preservatives.
What we don't understand is what we don't understand is this. The devil is required by God to check in. Before he attack whatever, I'm going to attack your ass. Check in. He's required to show himself. Masons are required. All of them are required. Every evil thing, everything is required to show your hand. But they so deceptive.
Good.
They go back to they say, we put it in the video when you was a little kid and showed you.
Yeah, and I don't even remember that cartoon. What's the name of that cartoon, man? Because I was outside in '93. I was outside. So
we were outside in '93. You're right. Outside as a kid, we was outside.
Yeah, we wasn't in no house, man.
Outside.
93.
Outside.
Young man. What happened to Miss J?
I don't know. She's gone.
You know, made her mad, man. She done hung up the phone, man.
Okay, well, I mean, I apologize if I did, but I didn't mean to. But if I did, then stop being so sensitive. It's just me.
International.
G.
Well,
can't tell me nothing, motherfucker.
That's your
There it
perspective,
is.
like
That's
your
it.
opinion.
Can't tell me. There it is. Shit. This show, man, I want to get deep into that shit, man. But
Yeah, I think we did a
I'm saying
good
I want to
job of
get deep. I
explaining
want to
it.
get deep into it. You know what I'm saying?
But save for that show next week, because like I said, that colorism is really dealing with perspective, how people perceive you, and
Exactly.
not how your actions. You know what I'm saying? So I think that'll carry on into the next show. Because we need to deal with this colorism thing.
And
That's
we can
peeping our
do it. And
community.
we the one. Hey, we the ones that can do it.
Oh yeah,
Yes,
oh yeah.
we
We
can
need to
do it.
dig deep into
Exactly.
that.
We can do it. Anybody can do it. We can do
Oh
it.
yeah, y'all know that. Y'all know that.
Yeah.
But on a positive note, great show, Mr. Booker. International
Okay.
G is the name, and
Oh, that is.
hey, it's been a long. Oh Lord, they gonna make the show
No.
fun.
He ready to go. Hold on. Yeah, thank you for calling in. Somebody said that this number right here was out there. What this number do? I can't hear
What
you.
does this number do?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
So we
that's
can
Miss J.
yeah. I said, yeah, this number that called in right here. Yeah, Big Hard said, what you were running? Did I make you offense? Did I offend you or anything? If I did, I
Oh, no,
apologize.
no, 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 no.
Okay, let's get that
No,
on
I
the
was
air right now. If I offended you in any kind of way, I apologize because I
no.
don't do that to women. I don't
Oh,
do that
no,
to
no, no.
nobody, anyone. You know what I'm
Mm-mm.
saying? It's not
No,
to. I try to wake you up,
there,
smack
Nah,
you.
he
I
ain't
ain't
like
mean
that,
to,
man.
smack you.
He
Yeah.
ain't trying to. He
you
ain't
know
trying to
what?
be
You
nasty
guys
with
have
you.
never done nothing. I don't know why you think I'm so sensitive. It's because I'm not. I really don't give
You are.
what
You are sensitive. You are sensitive.
what you are sensitive in the sense. Yes, for sure. I'm very in tune with what the energy is around me, for sure. I'm
That's your superpower. Don't
Right.
never give up. That's your powers. Don't be
very like that,
masculine. Be who you are.
you know.
You a sensitive,
Hey,
feminine
it's
woman.
big tank fight tonight, y'all. You know
But
that?
I don't hang up, No, I was getting
This is
some
last fight.
What's up?
tea. But what I wanted to say is that we have to consistently remember that it is not about what is put on the media, whatever. We have been dictated to. It's just, for me, it's very difficult to figure out how
You never
to,
figured it out. You dig what I'm saying?
how to,
Hey, what you know what we would I'm gonna go on and cut it short for you right now. You would never figure it out. Why you think God Himself?
know
Hey, why you
what
think
were you
God
gonna say?
Himself say, excuse me, Jesus? Why you think Jesus said, ye should seek knowledge from cradle to the grave? We never know it all.
Knowledge is
We
infinite.
never know it all.
Oh, what I
We
was
never so
really gonna say is that
don't
I can't
feel
figure out
don't
how stupid people are, that they
don't worry
don't
about
want to
that. You know
see
what?
that this
That's
is
exactly what
so
I'm going
bad.
through right now. I'm going through this. I
Yeah,
cannot
that's why I
believe
be telling him what
I
he
call
telling
him.
you.
I call him. He be on a job. I call him. I said, "No, man, you just ain't gonna believe." I just don't believe how ignorant, behind, stupid, brainwashed. I say a whole lot of shit. These shines are. It's unbelievable.
But yet the ones that are
I could take
taking the
advantage of them,
craft,
but I feel guilty doing it.
Hey, say that again. Say
I
that
can take
one more
advantage
time.
of
Say
them,
that
yeah,
one more time. You could use that against them if
but
you wanted
I
to.
feel
Thank
guilty.
you.
I would feel guilty. I can't do
Thank you.
that.
You got a conscience
Exactly.
now. You got a conscience.
You who I came to, you who I was sent to wake up.
Mm-hmm.
and
I
not only
feel
that,
I
Resurrect the
have a
mentally
not to
dead.
purpose.
remember,
I
but not
feel I have a
only,
purpose. I don't care.
no,
Listen to me right now. I feel this is my purpose. The truth that I learn is the truth that I share. What I want for my brother, what I want for myself, I want for my brother. That's true shit. what I learned, I want y'all to know. So I don't act like this. Man, y'all better wake up. I promise you. If I say it, you better bet your life on it. Bet everything. Everything. Cause I put everything up.
Facts.
I put everything up. If I lose it, fuck it. We get it again.
Mhm.
But I'm
So
not gonna
will and
lose it
again
because I
and
know
again
everything
and
I tell
again and
you,
again.
everything I tell you is the truth, and I can back it up with receipts. So all these shines coming in here say they was educated this place and that place, they did this and did that. They ain't walk my walk. They ain't traveled my travels, my journey. They don't know who I know.
Mm-hmm.
Their God is not bigger than my God, up here or down there. These
Hey yo,
facts.
shout out to Angie Stone, man. Y'all heard about Angie Stone passing away?
No,
You know, yeah, Angie
no, well,
Stone
rest
gone,
in
man.
peace to Angie Stone, to
Yes, yeah.
a great, great,
From the Carolinas.
great.
One of the major heads that helped start hip hop was she was one of the major heads. She wrote for Sugar Hill. She was on the label
Right.
Sugar Hill. So she was one of the first ladies out of Columbia, South Carolina that helped start hip hop. You know what I'm saying? So she was one of the first female rappers. And they was touring and all in the 70s, man. You know, so shout out to Angie Stone. We losing a lot of great ones. You know what I'm saying? And and she was like one of them hidden hands. She wrote a lot of songs for a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I just wanted to give a shout out because I know and I know she gonna have an impact on the other side. You know
Oh
what I'm
yeah,
talking
shoot.
about? Affecting this,
Hey, it ain't
cleaning
nothing but
this
just
old weak
preparing
ass
the world
world
for
up.
us, because life is never ending. Hey,
And that's who talked to us is our
life
ancestors.
is never
That's who be trying to
life
talk
is
to us.
never ending.
And you can't hear them unless
Hey,
you clean
but
yourself up and
I'm
clear
not
your
gonna I
mind.
ain't
You
gonna
know?
keep telling you that. That's why I ain't scared to die. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, cause look, you cannot be the religion made you
Look at
scared to
the
die.
Pope.
Okay,
The Pope
that's
right there.
they want to
The
they
Pope
want
on
to
life
they want to
support. The
eliminate.
Pope on life support. Got the COVID vaccine.
Yep,
They got their flu vaccine. The polio
everything he put out,
He
everything
got
he put out in the
everything.
universe.
And listen, he's scared to death to go talk to the man. He
He
said
need to
his best
be
friend. He's supposed to be the closest
and see
thing to
that.
God on this earth.
Of course,
Let's talk about it now.
and see
Let's talk about it. He's supposed to be the
that's why they
closest
want to
thing to
kill.
God on this
Because
earth.
they're nothing.
But he's
Ain't no
scared to
way.
die.
Ain't no way. Ain't
Nobody
no
He's
way.
has
scared to die.
no fear. It is
He's scared
And
to
see,
die. This nigga on life
they
support.
want you to be afraid.
This nigga
They want you to be
he's on
afraid.
life support. He
Yep.
got shit pumping for his brain, his lungs, his kidneys, and everything else right here. But he's
That's
supposed to
why
be
the people
closest to
arguing with you.
God.
The people
This is
arguing,
the shit
debating
that
with you
got
because
these
they scared
goddamn
to die.
Democrats fucked up.
Yeah, man. That's what I'm trying to tell you. And that's why they want to kill your lineage, because when you die, you come back to your family. So, but if your lineage broke up, then look how they breaking your line up. That's why they call it lineage. The key word, the root word is line. You kill
Man,
that line, you break the
they don't
line.
see this
You
shit
see
right
what I'm
here.
saying? They don't, man. They slow. And Jesus told you when he came back, his words won't be able to, everybody won't be able to understand it. They won't be able to comprehend it. And that's what's going on. Jesus means just us. It didn't mean one man. It meant us as a collective come together. You know what I'm saying? When they talk about the 144,000 chosen, that's us. Okay, that's what Jesus means, just us. Okay, and that's my perspective. And if you don't like it, goddamn it, you come up with your own.
Damn right.
But
Facts. Facts.
come on,
well, it's time that
come on.
people realize they have to take off the rose-colored glasses and start facing the truth and the facts that people put out there.
Yeah,
It is
yeah.
not fake.
Get
There's
over
no.
it.
It's just go to mayhem, and there's no much more we can do, but we have to fight. And
Men lie, women lie, but
No.
stats don't. Okay. And one thing I'm gonna tell you about the stats, them so-called Democrat, like you won't never see me ragging about no party or nothing. I voted for Obama. I was disappointed with the system from here on out because I seen it was rigged. I seen what it was. Okay, but the thing is, and me with having knowledge of self for years, I knew the system was. I know the story of the pale white horse, the stolen legacy, all these books I done read. This whole system was set up to take not just my color. You know what I'm saying? But any color, it was the devil, it was Shaitan, it was Yakubu's
At the
system.
end of the day, it's
So if
about
you
good or
promoted that,
bad.
and it. That's why you got two hands, you got 2 feet, 2 eyes, 2 ears. Duality. Everything is duality. You got to choose which side. You can't walk the fence. Okay? You got to choose what side you're gonna be on. And that's what's wrong with people. The Democrats make you walk the fence because they don't want you to choose no side. That's how the devil got to walk. He don't have no choice but to walk the fence because he done shit on everybody on both sides. So what he gonna do? But walk the fence.
Yeah.
The bottom line is the
Come
devil
on,
put the labels on the Democrat, the Republican, and every other label on it.
yeah, labels.
It's all labeled. Everybody's labeled.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all the devil's work. He comes to kill, steal, and destroy. It's a
Yeah, he ain't got no power. He ain't got no power.
There's nothing.
He got to use other people.
He convinces on the lies. He convinces on lies. He convinces. He's been doing it for centuries. This is old news. Come on. If I've been fighting since
we know.
If I've been fighting since I've been 12 years old and I have conscious, been fully awakened, knowing the fact that
I've been
I
fighting
since I was 12 years old, then
I've been fighting demons all my life. You've been fighting them since you was 12
all
years
my
old.
life.
I've been fighting them all
I've been
my
fighting
motherfucking
way
life.
before
Let me
these.
share my damn screen. Let me share this screen right here.
where I was
Let me
fully
share this
aware.
screen right here. I'm share this.
You became aware at 12.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Shit. God damn. How that happen?
You've been fighting way before then.
Fully
Believe me.
awakened. Fully awakened.
Yeah, we all were. That's how we end up meeting each other because we was awakened. And we was in high school. You know, I was writing rhymes about Babylon. Didn't even know what the hell I was writing about. You know what I'm saying? I was talking about Babylon in 11th, 12th grade. You know what I'm saying?
And that's what's funny because I was doing it since I was very young and ostracized, for a fact, but
Yeah, man.
with
Everybody,
me, because I honestly I learned more by being ostracized, and you know what I'm saying, and I learned more outside of that.
let me tell you. Let me tell you what my Eastern Star aunt told me one day. I said, I told my aunt, I said, you know what? Go read Psalms 82, verse 6 through 8. She said, what's that? I said, it says, ye are God, but you should die like a man.
Say what?
The Psalm 82, verse 6 through 8 says, ye are gods, but you should die like a man. So all that verse is saying is, if you a small God, you're going to think like God, you're going to think godly, but you're going to die as a man. Man just mean master all negativity. That means material. That's all it means. You're going to die in the material, but it ain't, you'll never die up here as a God. You know what I'm saying? So
it's only a vessel. These are borrowed vessels.
yeah, Avatar.
Yes, we are it's borrowed. It's all borrowed. I think what pisses me off now, though, is that I do want to say this: they're taking the people out of the forest to watch over the forest. Now I hear something like that.
That's what's wrong. The people out of the forest running the world
Right.
right now.
Hey, look at the share the screen. I shared my screen. I shared my screen, y'all. Because I wanted to talk. I wanted to talk about that right there. I wanted to talk about that right there. Democrat and Republican. Okay, Democrat and Republican. The difference. Okay, what they supposed to be about. Okay, a Democrat supposed to be progressive, liberal. He like higher taxes on the wealthy. Now hold on. Now let me ask you this right here. That right there in itself should be a red flag. High taxes on the wealthy. Wait a minute. Don't all them motherfuckers got money? That should have been the goddamn red flag right there, you dumb motherfuckers. That should have been the red flag right there. Higher taxes for the wealthy.
But you gotta understand what wealth is. Wealth is not money. You know what I'm saying? It's families. It's communities that's been around for years. That's wealth. When you can go to your cousin's house and get something, you ain't gotta spend no money. That's wealth. You know what I'm
I
saying?
think too is wealth comes a lot deeper than that too, because
Well, I'm talking about with it for
wealth
between
comes
wealth does, but what I'm saying is for Democrat and Republican, this system right here to the shines and shinettes,
Yeah,
meaning,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
meaning
yeah.
the 85% that's out there, okay, the deaf, dumb, and blind,
The deaf, dumb, and
exactly,
blind.
the deaf, dumb, and blind. This is who I'm talking to right here. I'm not talking to you, Miss J. I'm talking to
The
yeah,
13%.
I'm talking to that
this is what I'm
85,
saying.
the 85%, 87, 85 to 87 to 90% of the population. You dig what I'm saying?
Did you
This
say
is
13?
now.
No, I said that. I just
You brought
added
that
eight,
number
eight,
up
and
though. You said
nothing.
13.
Yeah, he
No,
did
I
that.
did that for a reason though, because I knew you gonna catch on, so that's why I
That's
said
what
it.
I thought.
Okay.
That's what I
Your
thought.
big hug got something going on. I don't know what it is, but I feel it.
Nah, I was just putting her on because
Right,
I know she watch every
right.
damn thing, so I said to see if she
All
gonna
right, but
catch on to
let's go
that.
with
That's
that. What I
all.
said about taxation is because of that right there. That simple fact.
That's
High,
interesting.
there it is, y'all. Look, high taxes for the wealthy. All right, that should have, like I said, that should have been a red flag right there. Cause all them motherfuckers is worth a whole lot of money. Nancy Pelosi, 220 million. You dig what I'm saying? Came in the damn office, wasn't worth a couple $1,000,000. You dig what I'm saying?
Poor as
Whatever.
hell. She
You
came in
dig what
there
I'm
poor.
saying? You damn right. Shit. All right, let's go to healthcare. Support for universal healthcare. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what y'all talking about, but I don't want no damn universal healthcare. I don't want no band-aid, no band-aid, no prescription, no same thing you do for everybody, because everybody ain't the same.
Come on
Okay?
There
now.
you go.
That's all I'm saying. It gotta be individuality to this shit right here. Not no universal shit. So that should have been another red flag right there. See, that Obamacare got you fucked up. That's what made that sound rich. All right? But I'm gonna go on.
Well, you know why they did that to promote the LGBTQ
But
community,
yeah,
pretty
now I'm gonna
much.
go on to the next one right
Oh
here.
God.
What should have been another red flag to your shines. Okay? Stricter restriction on gun control. Gun control, your Second Amendment. You wanna ban people from but see, how the fuck are you gonna damn stand up to a tyrant government if you don't have no motherfucking ammunition?
No guns.
Huh? How
Yep.
you gonna do that, you dumb motherfuckers? That should have been another red flag right there. Stupid ass shine. God damn it. Okay.
Look
Immigration.
at what going on in the other countries
Okay.
that don't have no guns. The citizens don't have no
Right.
guns.
They
You know what I'm saying?
what you see what it is. They poking each other to death with knives over there in Europe. If you got
Knives,
a
yep,
gun in
and
Europe,
sticks.
boy, you got them a kingpin.
Yep.
They give your ass 1,000 years, wake you up, look, bring you back to life when you die, give you some more time, nigga. God damn it. All
Ah.
right. Now look at here. Go on to the next one. Immigration. Path to citizenship for undocumented immigrants. Who says that but a goddamn Democrat? Who says that? If you come to the door correct, then we'll talk.
God, they
If you
better
break in the goddamn house undocumented, goddamn it, means you broke in my house. You already here. So now we're gonna give you a path to citizenship. No, nigga. No, you
Mm.
stupid motherfucker. That should have been another goddamn red flag right there. But they putting this shit in front of your face because they know you ain't gonna goddamn read.
They need
God
signs.
damn it, I don't know. You need some TikTok videos. You need bubble goddamn you that's what the fuck you need.
They need a
God,
dance.
you
They need a
damn right.
dance.
Hey,
And a theme music.
let's move on right now
There you
to
go.
motherfucking climate. Hey, to look,
Bye.
climate control. All right, support for
Woo-wee.
support for environmental regulations and renewable
Harp.
energy. Okay,
Harp.
yes. Let's see what that climate control done got us right there. Okay, it's a drought over here. We needed the rain, so we're gonna do some cloud seeding. Okay, but the cloud seeding over
Yep.
here turns to a goddamn monsoon over there.
Because of the nuclear places, man. Nuclear energy, man. That's what it basically come from.
Cause you don't know what you
You know,
really doing.
nuclear energy deal with hydrogen pretty much. So You dealing with ballers almost.
Different magnetic field.
Yeah, man. Come on. You know,
Influence. I mean, we could get really deep into it with what the government is doing, and you know, without being
Then they
extreme.
got
But
climate change.
I
That's it.
really
I'm
don't get
saying, but
into
that's all right. That's climate
extreme.
change we talking about exactly. But then you got they talking about sea levels gonna rise. Okay, so tell me this right here. Ho. Tell me this right here. If sea levels are rising and gonna rise and gonna be a problem, tell me why Obama and a lot of his goddamn administration and people of Congress are buying motherfucking houses on the coast of goddamn all them exclusive resort areas in motherfucking New York, all that Maine and
Hawaii.
all that right there, Hawaii, yeah, all that shit.
Propaganda. South Carolina. They buying
Why
up
are they
Hilton Head
buying all this
Island.
shit up? Sea level
Mm-hmm.
gonna rise. What the fuck? Why you?
That's just like the greenhouse, the green thing. They were talking about green energy. You need to go
Okay,
green energy
let's move
because
on to the other one.
the planet
Let's move
warming
on.
up.
Let's move on to the
Democrats.
other one right here, y'all. Let's move on to the
Oh
goddamn
Lord.
other one. Abortion.
Kill everybody.
Abortion. Support for abortion rights. They want you to be able to
The lineage.
exterminate
There you go.
exterminate the black people. Why you think black people they
Take the
already
line out.
predicted black people to be 13% of the population from there to goddamn 3 goddamn million years.
Number did he?
13,
What number did he
13,
say, Miss J?
13,
What number
13,
did he say, Miss
13,
J? What
13,
number did he say, Miss
13,
J?
13,
All right.
13, 13.
And 1 and 3 is 4. And when you deal with the science, it's saying that's your culture. Your culture is your freedom. Without culture, you have no freedom. So if you take people lineage, you take their culture
Stop it.
away, you taking their way to free their dome from
Stop.
negativity. Come on now. I'm
Stop
gonna break it down as we
Stop
go, brother. Come on
Stop.
now. Come on
Stop.
now. You control people's culture, you control their
So the
freedom. Come
support
on
for
now.
abortion rights, listen, they got more Planned Parenthoods than they got Starbucks. They got Planned Parenthoods in every neighborhood. They got more Planned Parenthood than liquor stores nowadays.
Hey, all the
Hey,
Starbucks is Planned
you
Parenthood.
damn
What you
right.
think they putting
You
in their
damn right.
coffee?
You
Come
damn
on,
right.
man.
Yeah,
Come on
you
now.
right. You right.
Come on.
Why you think they want these? Why you think they want these? Listen, no, listen. Why you think they want these baby parts? Come on, man.
Come on now.
Huh?
Come
They
on.
get abortions.
Boom.
You tell them you want the baby parts because you want to bury your baby.
And they keeping everything. And if they ain't eating, they putting it in their body.
Why they
They putting it in.
kidnapping all these
Look at
kids?
the
Why they
movie. The
kidnapping them?
movie
Why
Get
they
Out.
kidnapping all these kids? Why they doing all they doing? What they doing? Huh? What they doing?
You know what they doing.
What they doing?
What you show? What book you show in the
What they
beginning? What they were
doing?
doing?
What you
They
eating them
were
for?
hanging that.
What
They
you
were
eating them
hanging their
for?
brother, and they
What
were
you making them
smoking them,
cry? Why you making them cry?
smoking them like a turkey.
And tell them they happy.
Cause these some animals we dealing with, man. Y'all got this
And
is
this
the
go down to
beast.
the
Oh
last
my
subject
God,
right
it's the
here.
beast.
And I'm gonna get it right because it's right in front of my eyes. The
Yeah, it's hard sometimes.
LGBTQ plus. Got it right for
Birth
y'all, so y'all
control.
can stand up, give me a standing ovation. You. Oh my God, I was about to say it.
That's why I put the gunshot in there. I know they can't hear it on the show, but y'all can hear
Oh
it.
my God. Damn.
Birth control.
My God.
Let's promote birth control.
That's another way.
Come on,
That's
man.
another means of population control, like you said.
Birth control.
Yep.
Exactly.
Why we ain't having no have baby parties? Nobody promoting let's have baby. Russia doing it. Why we
China
ain't
doing
doing
it.
it? Russia
China,
having baby.
yeah,
China
China
doing it.
incinerating it.
Poland doing
Incinerating
it.
motherfuckers.
All the European
So they
countries
want it.
doing it. We the only place ain't having no babies. Come on, man. Y'all don't see what's going on. Come on. They don't want us to have no babies because they don't want no more niggas like us. Okay? All right, to go against them. All right. We the Generation X. We the last hoorah, and we're gonna save the world. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
we are.
That's why they don't like
That's why I'm here
Elon
right
Musk.
now. That's why I'm here right there.
Yep.
Hey, listen, that's exactly why I'm here right now. I feel that it's my duty to save my peoples. I'm not bullshitting.
Yep.
I
And
bullshit you
if you
not.
don't, you gonna
I
get attacked. You
don't
gonna
care
get
what
attacked,
you
and
say
everything
for
you
real.
do gonna fail. Everything you gonna do gonna fail because you ain't doing what the fuck you supposed to be doing. And I have learned the hard way. All this shit I know, and I ain't try to help people. I ain't had nothing but bad luck. Okay, and I thought it was me. I knew what it was. It wasn't. I wasn't applying my knowledge to the world. And if they don't want to listen, you still gotta tell them. Because
Exactly.
the devil tell you before he could do something to
Right.
your ass.
You got to ask
You know what I'm
permission from
saying?
God to do something to you.
If you continue to not live out the purpose that you were given, the blessing that you were given, it will be taken away so quickly that you
Hey,
will never have it
I'm
returned
living
to
it
you.
out. We doing
And
it
you will
every
be
day. We
blessed
coming in
by
this
the
motherfucker.
blessings
We
within.
coming in this motherfucker and telling these
So
some motherfucking
you
guys
either
to
take it
wake
or you
up
don't.
and do what they supposed to do. We doing it. We doing it day in and day out. I'm researching 3, 4 in the morning. Get up, can't go back to sleep. So you researching, you watching
Yeah.
documentaries,
Yeah.
you doing this shit.
Yeah.
You trying to connect dots.
It's your life. It's a lifestyle. It's a culture, baby.
You
It's our
having
freedom.
dreams. You having dreams of your
Yes.
ancestors being eaten by these motherfuckers. When you go down that rabbit hole and you discover what did happen.
You know, the fight is so powerful, and the spiritual warfare that we're under is just it's it is overwhelming, and I think especially um Um, I think it is going to blow wide open for a lot of us that have been chosen to walk a path, and we do need to keep speaking. We need to keep joining together. It doesn't matter about anymore the color, political beliefs, any of that shit. It all comes down to of like minds that are believed, that have seen, that have walked, that don't compare journeys. Our journeys are not to be comparable, though those are our individual journeys. But it is
You
our
know
job
what? You know what?
to give back,
You know what?
you know,
And
to
it's
give
written.
back.
It's written. It's written. It's written. I'm not saying. I'm not saying. I am not saying. I promise you, I'm not saying no shit like this. But it's written. A prophet is never accepted from the city or the community that they're from.
Absolutely.
I'm not
Absolutely.
saying we are prophets or anything like that, but at the same time, you can relate it to people that's trying to deliver messages and things like that. Never the community that they're from. Community that I'm from, I understand it as being people of
Well,
color. I ain't saying black.
Everybody speaking the truth is a prophet. Cause we are
well,
collective. We together collectively we form
Right.
like Voltron. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. It don't matter. It's somebody might think you a prophet in your town, but you got another prophet right down the street. You know what I'm saying? Just he not to get the same attention you know what I'm saying? He might have gave up the fight because nobody was supporting him. We just strong enough to keep fighting because we already know. You know what I'm saying? No need turning back. You got to keep going, baby.
Got to.
well,
Got to keep going.
it's
Got
not
to.
our village is not going to be connected by color, religion, or political beliefs. Our village is going to be connected of like minds, of that
Mm.
soul walk. It's
Right.
going to be our village is not. You're talking to somebody that has never had her own bloodline besides my birth of my children. That is the start of my lineage. That's all I
Wow.
have. Okay, I've
Well, you
been
got a
taken in
foundation. You
by
got a foundation. You got a foundation.
And you got some new
You
family
start.
members. You
You got to
got new
start.
family members here too. You got new
You got to
family
start.
members.
So you got to start somewhere.
Absolutely.
All right
But
then.
I started but that village started when I was 12 years old. When I was taken out
Yeah,
of
shout
two
out. Yeah.
of
Yeah.
other soul people that connected me to that soul walk. So my village was not by blood, not by not by anything, but that pure walk of I was blessed enough that somebody saw the light within me.
You
I
a
told,
hero. You find
I,
out you was a
but,
hero, man.
I've told Big Huz that. I told Big Huz that.
Blessed.
I've told Big Huz that before. I said, um, I said, man, I don't know how many people gonna wake up. to be a part of this.
It's a blessing,
To
really.
be able to
I mean,
see, to be able to see. This the
yep.
dream Martin Luther King was telling you. I have a dream. I done seen over the promise. He said, I might not get there with you. What he should have said is, y'all might not get there either.
Hey, but you know what? You gotta understand, you gotta be a strong individual to take all this weight. This is heavy weight right
Exactly.
here, man.
Exactly.
This is heavy weight when you got more people looking at you and they saying you're crazy and you're not the intelligent
I
one.
don't give
And
a
and
damn
you
about
know,
you.
no,
I
I'm
don't
just
give a
saying,
damn.
I'm just
Yeah.
saying it take time to grow into your profession. That's what I call it because
Yeah, I don't
it's
get.
a way of life.
Yeah, they
You know?
hate on you. They hate
Well,
on
and
you.
I
Suck a
think,
dick. Fuck you.
Mr. Hawes,
God damn it. That's what the fuck
I
I
think,
mean.
Mr. Hawes,
You got
you're
offended.
spot
Fight,
on
nigga.
about what you do say because it is, when you do get to that point where you say, okay, I'm no longer going to be on that fence. I'm going to take on all my purpose and I'm going to take in
Yeah,
all
no
my,
matter who it is.
yeah, it is, I can honestly say, from that perspective, when I went through it, I did have great fear because I knew the
Yeah,
power
you
and
gotta be strong. You gotta be mentally
I knew
strong,
what,
man.
yes, I knew
Hmm.
exactly what I had to face when I decided to say, okay, this is it. And the war has been on. The spiritual warfare is much more, it takes on a physical power. We fight every day. I mean, there is not a day that goes by that there is not a fight in the spiritual world. It is very much alive, very much with us. It very much affects our walk, our future.
And the planet because Mother Earth living too. You know what I'm saying? That's what they afraid to tell you. The planet living too. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
So
it is.
you
Oh
know,
yeah.
Every
Hey,
part
why
of
you think volcanoes happen?
it got a
that's
conscience. It's a conscience, man.
the
Why
earth.
you think hurricanes and
The earth
earthquakes and
is
all
a
that shit
living,
happen?
breathing of all of its own. Our animals, the soil, everything that is there within it lies all our answers.
And we
It's
got parasites here right now. So that,
yes, yes, it is within the earth that is our answers. We have the souls beneath our feet and the souls above our head to
come
hold.
on now.
Come on now, we've got.
Hey, and why you think and remember I talked about this years ago, G, why Moses had that staff? Because he was grounding the electricity. See, that's one thing we ain't tapping into no
The
more.
sand,
Because
the
that
granules.
was the free energy.
Right.
Listen, the granules, when you rub the granules of sand beneath your feet, which is soul energy, what it's going to do is cause that friction of soul energy, which is good. He puts his staff down within the sand, and that soul energy is all positive. It's a protection.
Hey, Miss J, you remember all the old pictures from the past? They show the sun in the back. They showing with the sun in the back, they showing like a big circle, yellow circle in the back. That's your realm. That's your different energies, your chakras.
It
You know
is.
what I'm saying?
It is.
So,
It is very much.
and we're
Look at all the
electrical,
old pictures.
we're
Look at all
electrical
the pictures.
beings
Look at all the so-called
Do
pictures
you
that they
not
painted of
know that,
Jesus.
the
with
people.
the sun in the back.
Yeah,
Yep.
exactly.
And when they do say that all the animals and all of them can live in harmony, and I think I've expressed this one time, with International G, um, I can honestly tell you, when I was raising my kids on a farm, we had hunting dogs, we had horses, we had goats, we had chickens, we had every animal possibly you could have that could not get along. Hunting dogs with birds, no. But if we would leave the home, we would come home to the pasture. The horses, the dogs, the chickens, the goats, they would all be out in the pasture laying.
Wow.
Um,
Wow.
they would lay. We have pictures. We have.
So
They would
that
lay
show you we the governors of the planet,
my
man.
kids. Listen,
Hey, you seen
I
that
sit
damn? You
down.
seen that damn picture?
That's deep.
See,
That's deep.
hold on. You
I
seen that?
sit down.
Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. If
That is
I can find
deep.
it, I'm
That
gonna
is
show
deep.
you.
Mr. Haas, I want to
That
tell you, I came out one day.
I like that. I like that. That's
My
amazing. You should have took a
children
picture of that.
used to feed the animals real early in the morning to go out in there. night outfits, whatever, right? And my one daughter, Daniela, I come out, I cannot find her. I think she's feeding the chickens, yeah. I go out to the horse stall and she's laying in the horse stall. As my horse is laying down, she's snuggled in between under his neck. At 5 years old, he's laying with her and she's had fallen asleep with the 17-hand horse and all the other animals with her. So this is the true essence of what our earth is. This is the true essence of
Mm.
the purpose and the stewardship that we were given over the earth and the animals. We've lost sight of that. And as soon as
We
we lost
have.
sight
We
of the
have.
stewardship of the earth and the animals, we lost everything.
We supposed to be the Lord of the land, man.
When
You know what
we
I'm saying?
decided to rip apart the land and the stewardship of our animals and take for granted the blessings of the small things, and if you cannot take care of the small things in life, you will never be blessed with the big things.
Ooh,
You
hot
don't walk
dog.
purpose unless you're ready to walk the full purpose.
There you go, man. Always on fire, Miss J.
That's it. That's all I've got to say. Blessed,
There it is.
blessed,
There it is.
love.
There it is. You said a mouthful.
I ain't lying. And
You
that's
said
we going
you,
on. We got a nice long show tonight.
you said so. You said so much I couldn't even get a word in.
I'm sorry.
It wasn't your time. It wasn't your time.
Right.
Cause,
I'm messing with
cause
you.
she been trying to squeeze in all night. We've been
I
swinging.
know. And you said, fuck it. I'm going to say everything I got to say. Everything. Yeah, damn it. Set.
Hey, I gotta get it out when I feel it, man. I ain't gonna
Yeah,
say
right.
it.
I feel you. I feel you. 'Cause I know we ain't talking about it. We talking your ass off. But something I was going to show you, I forgot what I was going to show. Damn, I forgot. You talk so much, you done made me forget.
Oh, she said a mouthful. I'm gonna look that up, man. I love that because the animals were getting along when they weren't there. See, the animals was showing off because see, nature reflects us. You know what I'm saying? So, like your dog or your cat or your animals gonna reflect their master. You know what I'm saying? Who
I
taking
mean,
care
Right,
of them?
mine
You know
chill.
what I'm
That's why
saying?
she's so chill.
I
Yeah,
mean,
man.
Chill, motherfucker. You know, I chill. I
it's
just chill.
it's just that to actually live through those experiences for me and my children, um, and to know the land and to hunt, to fish, to build, to repurpose, to it was such an amazing life, and to really to experience where you have a chicken sitting on top of a horse, a hunting dog laying with them, cats, and all
Hey,
together.
hey,
That's
look.
amazing, man.
Listen, listen,
We are
listen,
blessed,
listen, listen, listen,
blessed,
listen,
blessed.
listen, listen. If you're able to tame a damn monkey to drive a car, you can, and motherfuckers from the circus are able to make a fucking lion jump through a goddamn hoop and all that shit right there. All that shit you telling me right there, I believe you.
Yeah, and what she's saying, they didn't even train the animals to do that. They
No,
did
they
it
gonna
on
do
their
that on their
own. You
own.
know,
They
that's
gonna
crazy.
do that on their
But
own.
but when you look at these shows and all that, they always show the animal kingdom fighting each other when it's harmony and everything. You know what I'm saying? Everything need each other to survive. So
Well,
you know.
and that's what the land teaches us. The
Mm-hmm.
land teaches us life and death. I mean, my children saw mountain lions come down to take off the goats. This is life and death.
Mm-hmm.
They saw their cats being taken off by folks. This is life and death.
Hell
They
yeah, it
they were
is.
burned.
And for you to
They
and
were
for you
tortured,
and motherfucker tell me
but they were
and
tortured.
listen, I got remorse and things for me telling me I was wrong for telling my son that at such a young age. Fuck that shit.
No,
Oh
no,
no,
you know,
nigga, goddamn it, I'm gonna show you how to
That's,
get some
that,
money.
that's your child though.
Yeah,
You know.
hell yeah,
respect
shit.
of how to really to respect, and to me, I as a woman, I learned how to hunt. Okay, moose, elk, I've done it all, bear.
Show y'all something
I've been
else.
there. This is the thing. There is a respect when you go out for a hunt. It is a respect. I when I hunt, I did all recurve bow. I did not use sights. I did not use a gun. This is a fair hunt. This is a hunt that you are fair of respectful of the animal that you have to hunt. You
Right.
never take a shot that is not a clean shot. If you cannot track that animal, you don't take the shot. You respect it. The animals and the land will respect you back and bless you abundantly when you.
So they're just taking us a loss at them. They just
It
said,
is.
shit. He
And
got hit by that bow.
when we
He
get,
should have been over here with us.
There you go.
you know,
She
so
told
when
that
you
hard
get,
head motherfucker
when you get,
there. Shit.
when you lose sight of
Hey,
that earth and that relationship between the earth and the animals, the
right
blessings
now.
will be taken, your food supply will be taken, your land will be taken.
We supposed to eat
And
up our food supply shouldn't be taken up. We supposed to eat up the earth.
well,
We were supposed to
what
eat.
did you do to the farmers though? What did they do to the
Shit, that's
farmers?
Yeah,
them.
them
We can't
parasites
depend
did
on
it.
that. We can't depend on nobody to fall for us but
Right,
us. So let's get
right.
that taken care of. But look, I'm sharing the screen right here. I want
Hmm.
y'all to know who you are. Okay? I want you to know who you are. For real. Look at that right there. All right. Y'all talking about um call fucking damn what's his name? Elon Musk a Nazi. Cause he said his heart goes out to you. Did the Roman salute, which means my heart goes out to you.
And not just that, they can say whatever. You know, he a South African. He supposed to
Right,
represent.
right,
That's what the problem is. They don't want nobody to represent where they from. Everybody not from one world order. Everybody from different places, man. And you can't knock people's sovereignty and people represent where they from. You
right.
know, come on.
Let's
We
break
we
down.
already know the
Let's,
swastika was
let's,
a black sun and
yes,
stolen
it
legacy,
was.
man.
They did that. They did that. Sure did. They stole it. But let's break down a Nazi, how close a Nazi is to a Democrat. Okay? Both of you socialists, both of you
Mm-hmm.
want gun control, control all the guns in the fucking country. Both of you do that. These facts. This shit you can't deny.
Mm-hmm.
Both of you want censorship. You censoring us now. We said something about the jab, boy. You put quickly did a strike.
And we ain't say
So
nothing.
therefore you on some mind control shit.
Yep, propaganda.
Okay. You
Mm.
love abortion because you don't want no strong black man to have them rise up. You don't want my son when I get 70 years old, when I have my son, my next son is 70. You dig what I'm saying?
Well,
I
and
said,
there you
y'all
go
didn't
though
hear what I
too.
said.
I heard what the hell you said. Ain't
Y'all
no
did
need
not even hear what I
responding.
said.
Ain't no
Y'all
need responding to nobody telling some foolish ass shit like that. Having no baby at 70
you
with
know
these
I'm not
wild,
gonna be
you
Dr.
must be gonna have you
Sebi.
a rich
I'm
ass
I'm not
woman. And I ain't talking about money, I'm talking about rich
right,
mentally.
right, and fertility wise. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Rich,
So
got a
yeah.
lot of
Who the
eggs.
hell wanna have a
So she
baby at
must be
70?
half my age plus 7.
35.
Got her body half my age plus 7.
Well, and I think that's a myth too. I mean, there are women over 50 that still can carry children, and that's a big
I
myth
don't know why
too.
that came up.
But that's because of food. That's because of food intake as well. And that's a myth too.
Y'all gotta understand, when Hitler found out he wasn't a Jew, that's when he got mad and started killing the Jews. Okay?
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Because Hitler was a vegetarian. Hitler was he was trying to find out who he was. And a lot of those Europeans didn't know who they were. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, they were just finding out. So they had to rewrite history and put themselves in the history book because they don't have no history because you didn't learn how to read and write to the 1600s, 1500s. Or however, it wasn't even reading and writing. You had to have the Moors come in there and teach you. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
you know, hey, bow down. Goddamn, y'all know what time it is.
Hold on.
Hey,
Hey, you know what I told
positive
him about?
energy.
But you know what I told him? Hold on. Before you say that, though, you know what I told him about? She got mad. Hey, mother on Facebook, one of them trolls. I said, sometimes you have to bow down to those that's greater than thee. That
All
motherfucker
right.
hot as a motherfucker, but that's the truth, though.
You
Sometimes
gotta
you got
know
to
when to
bow down.
take your L and get the hell out the way. and you
Sometimes you
regroup and
gotta
come
fast
back.
down. Damn right. Sometimes you gotta
Yeah.
fast down the doses greater than
I
the
hey, I
Hey,
done took, I
take
done
it,
had to bite my tongue plenty of times, and I'll be
take
like,
it as a
yeah,
learning lesson.
damn
Take it
right.
as a learning lesson.
I'll be back, motherfucker. I'll be
Listen,
back.
I am not perfect. I have not proclaimed to be perfect. I have not proclaimed to be anything but a scholar, the
Oh
seeking
yeah.
knowledge from the cradle to the grave.
Mm-hmm.
And what I learn, I try to teach.
Miss J, you need some ginger. You need some ginger, some lemon, and some green tea. You know what I'm talking about? And some honey.
Yeah,
All
I
right,
do.
and that'll knock that right on out right there.
And I want y'all to see what peace means, my brothers and sisters.
Just
Yeah, you
Positive
got
energy always creates elevation. Positive energy always creates. Hold on, I got the hat. Matter of fact, hold on.
no doubt, no doubt, no doubt. Hey, yeah, Miss J, you need to get well now. Y'all can't. I don't like that coughing and stuff in the background and stuff. You know what I'm saying? You ain't feeling good. Hey, reach
That
out.
is
Let somebody
horrible.
know for real.
It's definitely I'm definitely under attack for sure. So
But you
it's
need to drink some tea, some real
it's been
tea,
rough.
not no plastic, not no damn tea bags. You know, get some real tea.
Yeah, no,
Put
I
it in
know
the yeah. Get some real
it's
tea.
rough.
Let me see that. Let me see. Put it up there. There it is. Positive energy. There it is. There it is. That's it.
No,
That's what I'm talking about. There it is. That's what's up. That's what's up. Can't hear you. Can't hear you.
That's the
There it is.
Carolina. That's not
No doubt.
just South Carolina. It's the Carolinas period because it was one state at one time until the bougie
Yeah.
niggas went up north
Oh
and
boy,
the geezers went down
you
south.
had this strong Thurman down there where you was at when they was out there. Fuck
Hey,
that.
Strong Thurman, he loved black women at the end
Yeah,
of the
but
day.
that mother didn't like black people. Goddamn it.
He
He
loved
loved
their
black
women though.
women.
He loved
And
their
he ain't
women.
like black men though, boy.
He
He try
ain't
to
like, of course, he
crucify.
ain't like us.
He try to hell no. Fuck
Yeah,
that shit
when you
there. Fuck
when
that
you when
nigga.
you look like bacon, you ain't gonna like nobody either. Yeah,
Man,
anyway.
Can't fucking
Anyway,
ass.
positive
But big
energy
house,
always creates elevation. Positive energy always
big
creates elevation.
house, and you know who I be.
International.
G. God damn it. Wonderful
I
show.
love you,
Hey.
gentlemen.
Hey,
Always so much
Miss
love.
J, Lady J, Miss
Yeah.
J. What you want me to call you? Lady J, Miss J. Which one? Out there, huh?
You know what? Call me whatever you like.
Oh
Miss
shit.
J, soul sister number one.
There it is. There you go. Hey,
Ginseng, lemon, and green tea and honey. Knock it out.
and look, don't get real tea. Get real tea
Yeah.
leaves.
Don't put
Don't
no
get the
sugar
plastic.
cubes in there and all
Don't
kind of
get no
shit.
plastic. I mean, don't get no tea bags because there's plastic particles
There
that's
you go.
going
That's
in your
great.
system.
Great point. Great
Real.
point.
You know, they ain't doing nothing but fucking with you anyway. But
Great
anyway,
point.
just like Big Hod say, peace. We're just going straight up out of here, gonna end the session.
Love you,
Hey,
gentlemen.
hey,
Love,
we
love,
love you too.
love.
Hey,
No
Thank
doubt.
much love
Love
to
is
you.
love, baby.
Much love to the fam. Everybody that supported us and watched the show, the ones that will watch the show.
We
We
love
ain't trying to do nothing.
y'all.
We love you. We ain't trying to do nothing but help
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
We're not trying to do anything but help you. That's for real. At the end of the day, cause we need more. We need a team. Cause we can do more together.
Unity, baby. UNITY.
Just
It's
trying to
been
tell you
fun
though, we can do more
together,
together for
gentlemen.
real.
You're
Just wake
absolutely
up. That's
beautiful.
all.
I want to say thank you. You're always just so charming. Thank you.
Thank you.
Always my love to you, and I'm humbly grateful for all your work and blessed. Okay,
Thank you.
please all the time. I sense so much love and positive spiritual energy. I'm always here. You ever need me, I'm here.
Hey, we appreciate it. We
No
appreciate
Much,
it.
doubt.
much
No
love.
doubt.
Yes, yeah, we appreciate it. Well, with that being said, hey, end of the show. Hell of a show. Because I'll be in touch. All
Peace.
right. All right.
Because I'll be in touch.
Because-
No.
yeah, you suck.